Welcome back, Redeemers. My name is Zach.
I'm Nick.
I'm Dom.
Toro.
And if you guys are here, you guys are subscribed to the Patreon, so we love you and we appreciate you guys. And if you guys are here, today we have JK standing next to you live, iHeartRadio. Standing next to you is definitely a vibe. JK's album has been a vibe so far. We've 6.
Yeah, not all of us have heard 6 songs all together, but we're going to get into a couple more and stuff like that too. So
6 songs so far. All of them have been a banger to what everyone has listened to so far. This one is definitely a banger. Can't wait to get into this. Definitely Arturo's and Dom's first time listening to this. So definitely can't wait to get their reaction. Let's jump into this.
sexy. There you go. I'm a sucker for good falsetto. I hear good falsetto. I just. Let's go. He's some motherfucking mic out the way. Let me cook. Jung Kook that is. Hey. He acting like fucking Mike up there. That's who he acting like up there. Look at him showing up. Shit. Look, smooth criminal. Get the fuck out. It's crazy how much Jung cooked up there.
Definitely cooked up a banger right there.
Yeah, y'all can jump in. How'd y'all feel? This is your first time kind of hearing the song.
You go first, sir.
I think it was an amazing song. I love it. The performance was amazing. I think it was. I'd love to go see a show. I mean, just the whole song was great. I'm just like speechless for I don't know what to say, but it was a great song. And I mean, I'm going to download it. I'll turn it up, listen to it, and enjoy this song.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I enjoyed this thing too. You know, in the beginning, I felt like it sounded like Daft Punk. Like they had like this like, you know, that Daft Punk like feeling, and then he just cooked it up like crazy. Some of the production that I liked was like when you were saying like, oh, he's like dancing like Mike. It went into like, it looked like 90s like rap or early 2000 rap like Neo or those types of rap where it was like up close and personal and like the fisheye lens and things and those types of things and but overall he killed it very very good song. Like this is a download for me. I'm like just like you. I'm speechless because like he had like so many good parts, you know. Yeah, I don't want to take up too much, but yeah. How about you, Zach?
Yeah, I said if we jump in Zach that he somehow had like a great blend of like a bunch of different things in here. You kind of get the hints of like the mic, like the kind of I want to rock with you, like kind of feel the energy of everything. But it's feel a little smooth criminal-esque with like the dance movements and everything like that. I'm not sure if you peep like the one cadence. I love where he takes like, you familiar with like Warren G. Regulator? It was a clear black night. It's funny too, it's Peaches and Cream cadence too. But he kind of ran with that on here as well. And he had a bunch of just different things kind of mesh very well together on here, but played with the cadences to kind of make it his own. And just had like certain rips and a certain energy about it. It's going to be very hard trying to pick which song in this album is like the best song in this album. To me, this is definitely a contender, but this album has so many songs with like different vibes and different like feels. So I think whatever you kind of like a little bit more, you're probably going to pick to kind of have as your favorite song. But yeah, Zach.
Definitely love the song for sure. Definitely love his cadence when he goes on to that deeper than the pain, deeper than the rain. It's deep like DNA. I love that whole part. I feel like JK is playing into BTS throughout this whole album with like Seven being like that's the name of the members of the group. With this lyric, it's deep like DNA.
DNA lyric.
The DNA lyric. He said it in other songs that I just don't want to get into right now because that requires me to look at my phone and I don't want to get yelled at by the Redeemers. But he's definitely playing into BTS throughout the whole album, whether it's the lyrics, the title of the songs, and I find that super dope. This video was super vibey. His choreography was super dope. Definitely chill with what he has on. Definitely could wear that just going out on a chill, normal day. Shout out to the live instrumentals in the background. Shout out to his vocals because he killed that. Those falsettos was super fire and dope. This was fire. I like this a lot.
Yeah, shout out to the band for sure. Because a lot of his tracks are set up where like a band you can kind of like snap with. And I do like the lighting and everything too. It's kind of given like that, like the leaving the disco era, like maybe like the early 80s music as far as like pop goes and everything like that. It's funny too, you mentioned like I think you might have mentioned Neo while I was tripping, or you said something early music or whatever. Did you say Neo?
Yeah, Neo and Chris Brown, like early 2000, you know.
It's funny because the vibe I get from this too is like the Michael Jackson John, you rock my world, you know you did, which I believe Neo wrote. I think Neo wrote that song. So, you know, I definitely could see like those early 2000 vibes. I feel like music Mike would have been able to make kind of in later 2000s if he would have stuck to certain types of music. But yeah, I like this a lot. Anything else you want to add? Yeah, man, no long talk for me, man. This shit had Arturo speeches.
I ain't really had nothing to say.
Nah, I definitely want to jump into more, more from the album as well, just to kind of get a better grasp, because I feel like the album since we kind of already halfway into the album, I feel like the tail end of it might switch up some of the flow, and maybe you'll get like ballads or like kind of maybe hurt music instead of kind of a lot of the turn up music that was at the first half. But if we don't, I'm still here for it. So shit, let's jump into it. But yeah, Redeemers, we love y'all. We're gonna holla at y'all. Peace. And he was showing the fuck off too. We put the mic down, just like, hold on, let me show you what the fuck I get into.